In the last example, we learned how to create a pointer variable and give it a value, which would be the address of whatever the variable is pointing to. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you what you can do with those pointer variables. Well, the first thing that you can do with a pointer variable is you can use it to access what it's pointing to. So I can take that pointer variable, and by using a certain operator in C, I can access that variable x, the 10. And the operator that you use is the asterisk. Just like you create the pointer with the asterisk, you use the asterisk followed by the pointer variable's name, which is ptr, and this asterisk will take the pointer variable, it'll take the address that is inside of that variable, and it'll get the value that is stored at that memory address, which is our variable x, which has value 10. So if I were to print out asterisk pointer, it should give me a value of 10. And let's see if it does. And it does. So this pointer variable has the address of x, and this takes that address and finds what's stored there and prints it out. And of course, because this is an integer pointer, a pointer to an integer, it knows that this value here is going to be an integer, and that way it can print it out as an integer. Because the address of a variable does not change, the value can change, but the address does not change. Even if I change the value of x after I've created that pointer, the pointer is, when I print out this line here, when I print out what the pointer is pointing to, it will have the updated value of x. So if I change x to be equal to 50, this here will print out 50. Sort of, you can think of wherever you see asterisk and then a pointer, it replaces it with this variable here. Now, that's not exactly how it works, but basically that's a good way to think of how it works. Wherever you have asterisk pointer, it replaces it with the variable name x. So let's print this out to see if we actually get 50. And we do get 50. So pointers are obviously pretty powerful, but they're even better than that. You can actually use this pointer variable to change the value of x. And you know how I said just a minute ago, wherever you see asterisk pointer, you can replace it with x. Well, that's true, and I can have asterisk pointer and set it equal to 100 if I want to. And that's the same as saying x equals 100. They do exactly the same thing. So now when I print out asterisk pointer, it should print out the value of 100. Pretty cool, right? Now there's one more thing that I need to tell you about pointers in this tutorial before we move on to the next tutorial about pointers. And that is, a pointer is just like any other variable in many ways. For example, you can change what it points to. Now, I'm not going to change the value of x by doing this, but if I create a new integer y equals 25, I can take this pointer variable and I can have it point to a new address. So I'm going to now give it the address of y, and I do it the same way I did it the first time. Pointer equals the reference of y. And now if I print out pointer, I should get 25. And I do. So as you can see, a pointer stores the address of another variable, and you can use a pointer to access that variable, even if you change it, as we did here. And you can use that pointer to change the value of the variable, and you can also assign that pointer a new address, just like you could with another variable. Like if you have an integer, you can give it a new value even after you give it its original value. Alright, so hopefully that was simple enough, not too complicated. Hopefully you understand that. And like I said, if you don't understand what I said, use someone else's tutorial because this is a pretty complicated topic. Even though you might not see what the purpose of pointers are yet, later you're going to be so happy there are pointers. If there weren't pointers, we would not have the C language. So these are extremely crucial to programming. Alright, well, thank you for watching this tutorial, and I will hope to see you again in the next tutorial. And one more thing. I only have one subscriber at the time of this recording, so if you could subscribe, that would be kind of awesome. Alright, so see you then. Bye.